And boom. Nice. Good. Nice. Pull. Nice. Hey everybody, Dr. Kerman, Guru Chiropractor. Back again. It's Saturday, the day, Memorial Day weekend. But guess what? I'm here working, fixing backs, helping people out. This is my new patient, Richard.
Rich.
Welcome. You found out from another guy who I fixed last week, right? Or earlier in the week, one of your coworkers.
Yes.
And he sent you over. You saw some of my videos.
Yep.
And you didn't get scared away.
Nope.
Good. And can I tell him a little bit about what's been going on? So you've been having some low back, he's been having low back to mid back pain about 10 years. So that's pretty I would consider that chronic. Mm-hmm. And he's here hoping that the ring dinger and the full spine adjustment's gonna help him out, right?
So, yeah.
And I'm gonna do my best, okay? I can't promise results. Most doctors, it's really illegal to promise results, or I don't know if it's illegal, but it's not ethical, right? I will promise you, I'll do my very best for you. So we're gonna roll right into an exam. I'm gonna check you out. Just make sure that what's going on with you is something I feel like I can help you with safely and successfully. And if it is, we'll roll right into a ring dinger and a full body adjustment.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what I want you to do is move over a little bit here. I'm gonna come behind you. I'm gonna check your neck and your shoulders from seated position. And then we're gonna lay you down and check all the stuff that's bothering you while you're laying on your belly.
Okay.
So from this point on, just let me know if anything I'm doing doesn't feel right? Otherwise, just try to relax. We'll go through the exam. Sit up a little straighter, and we'll see what's going on. Posture-wise, from up here, it doesn't look too bad. You got a little bit of a forward head posture. I would say it's about 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches, where your head's coming off your body this way. That's pretty epidemic. I talk a lot about it. Causes stress here, but don't forget the spine is one organ. It's not neck, middle, lower, it's spine. So if you got a tension here, eventually it could contribute to your lower back problems. So I treat the whole organ, even if there's no major symptoms in other areas. If there's some tension, we clear it all out when you're here. I think it gets better results. So neck feels okay. Doesn't feel horrible, but there's definitely some tension right here. Both sides, really. Is it sore when I poke in there?
Yeah, my right side.
The right side sore?
Yep.
Remember what we were talking about off camera? About the tingle?
Yep.
I'm almost sure it's coming right from there. That's sore when I poke?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lower neck sends nerves down the shoulder, down the arm, and ends in the fingertips. Okay. Let's see how well your range of motion is. So turn your head this way as far as it'll go. Actually, that's not bad. That's actually perfect. Going the other way. Nice. Check you out. Props to the... Oh, that's tight. And it popped too, right? But that's a little pull there.
Yeah.
Let's see this side. See how, I got to charge you for that. You're taking away all my pops, bro. Stop it. Let's mess it around. Definitely tighter. You noticed? Feel how it's pulling in there? So you definitely got something going on your right side. And left unchecked, and it keeps going, and you keep moving around in life, this could turn into a major problem. Right. So we're going to work on it now, hopefully nip it in the bud before it gets worse.
Okay.
Okay, go backwards. It's not too bad. Any pain or jamming or uncomfortable?
No.
Any dizziness?
No.
Good. Chin down as far as you can? Good. Any pulling here?
No.
Or does it pull in your lower back when you do that?
No, I don't feel any pull at all.
All right, good. Come on up. I'm going to do what's called a cervical compression test. Just push down on your head a little bit, boom, boom, to add some compression. Causes any discomfort either here or even down here, let me know.
Okay.
Stay relaxed.
Ooh.
What'd that feel like?
Shit. Definitely lower back.
Yeah? Gave you a little...
Definitely a lower back.
Like flared up?
Yeah.
Okay, so that pretty much, I'm going to do some more tests to double confirm, but already I know there's too much compression in there. Because if it wasn't compressed and I did that, you shouldn't feel nothing. You should feel, a little pressure but no symptoms, right? All right. Now I'm going to stretch your head up. Let me know how that feels. Like good, neutral, or no good.
Okay.
Stay relaxed. How'd that make your neck, back feel? In general, how'd that feel?
That was good. Just
like I like it. Like it feels good when I'm stretched.
It was good.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's a pretty solid indicator that the decompression is going to be helpful. So good. I'm psyched for you. Now let's check that lower back. So go face down. Put your face there. Hands on those side cushions. Relajate. Gotta put back the speaker, which is a pain in the butt, but people like to hear the popping noises. All right, let's see what's going on with your posture from here. I'm gonna fix your clothes so I can get a better read on your actual body. Up top, you got a high right shoulder. So the shoulder blade is higher. So in other words, it's coming up like this. Usually the higher side is where there's more tension. So that also correlates and makes sense to that right neck being tight and you getting a little tingle down that right arm. All these muscles are tighter on the right than they are on the left. Let's see about that lower back. Lower back posture doesn't look too bad. You do have a high, I couldn't see it from there, but when I looked at your heel, your left heel is about an inch shorter than your right. Now, are you aware that you have a short leg?
No.
Like by this time at your age, if you actually had a short leg, you know. So if you don't have a short leg, what that means is it's pulling up like this and stuck that way. So you had an unleveled hip, higher on the left. Now, remember the test? Oh, that reminds me now. This test, we're gonna bend up the knee. Let me know if you feel any pressure in your lower back.
Yep. Right there.
It gets tighter as I do this? Is it more in the center or more on one side or the other side?
Just more in the center.
Central? Okay. So that's an orthopedic test. It's taught in the books. I learned it in school. You know, all doctors do it. Confirming that there's compression in your lower back. You guys out there, if you want to just quick little check to see if you have compression here, lay down flat and have either you bend up your knees yourself or have somebody bend up your knees. If you feel pulling here or any discomfort, you know, rise up or get worse as the legs bend up, it's pretty guaranteed you got compression here. So you can do a self-check at home to see if you have compression before you decide to come in or not. How about that? Right? Bonus. Adding value to people's lives. Stop it. All right, let me see. Okay. Feels a little tight in the tailbone too. So now we're gonna check the sacroiliac joints to see how well they're moving. So I'm gonna press down on your tailbone. Start with your left leg. Don't bend it at the knee. Keep it stiff. Lift that one up as high as you can. Okay, go down. Remember what that feels like. Now do the right side. Okay, and down. To me, visually, I couldn't tell. It looked kind of even. But how did it feel to you? Was one side like harder lift, tighter?
No, they're both the same.
About the same? Yeah. Okay. So still tight, but kind of even, I would say. If I would say just from my hands on, I would say the right side feels a little tighter. It's not moving as well when I do this compared to this. Can you feel the difference?
Yeah,
feel a little more wiggle here, a little less? Yeah. So the right side's probably a little more jammed. Any soreness as I'm poking?
Slight.
Slightly?
Yeah.
Okay. That's indicative of inflammation, you know, irritation in the soft tissue. How about here? Anything sore?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about on this side?
Yeah.
Yeah? Which side's worse?
Actually the left side.
Left side's a little, okay. Okay, so now we're gonna come up a little bit. Not too bad in here. Not too bad here. But once I get here, you feel the difference between this and this. This is very compressed. Upper back, lower neck. This is the transition area between your neck and your middle back or thoracics. And way tighter here. Can you feel the difference? Yeah. So you definitely got a lot of compression here, and it's probably on a nerve. So when you do that extra, position that you were talking about, where your hands are above your head, or and you stay there for too long, it puts even more pressure here, which irritates the nerve even more, and that's why you get the tingle down the arm. If we get rid of this abnormal pressure and then you go back and do that motion, it should not happen nearly as often or nearly as quickly. So I'm going to try to loosen this up for you today. Okay. All right, so I'm done with the exam. Nothing showed up for safety, so it's safe to treat. And you definitely have this, the standard stuff that I deal with on a daily basis. So I'm feeling confident this is going to help you a lot. So I'm ready if you are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Good. You went over all the pricing and everything up front. You know what?
Yeah.
$1 million if it fixes everything.
That's fine.
Cash. 230 for the first visit, and then if you need follow-ups, As long as there's no new injuries, it's 180 because I don't charge for another exam if we're just following up for the same stuff.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Good man. All right, so here's the game plan. I'm gonna just stretch you out here, loosen you up, do a little massage, kind of warm up for the big stuff. And then we're gonna go do the big stuff. We're gonna go in the back room and you're gonna do a ring dinger spinal decompression pull. That's pretty intense, but very effective to take out all the compression. I can't say all, but a lot. And then once that's done, we're gonna come back on this table and I'm gonna do a full body adjustment here. We're gonna do the whole spine. We're gonna do the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, a little bit of the fingers. We're gonna do the ankles, the toes, the arches, the knees, the hips. Send you out of here with a smile on your face. A little less money in your pocket though. And everybody's happy. Listen, that's like the magical, for me, the magical event is this. You come in with a problem, I fix it, you pay me what I deserve to get paid, super happy, everybody's happy and fulfilled, boom. I want to create those experiences over and over, and that's my intention with you guys. Good, I'll stretch. Good, all right, now we're gonna do the massager. Do. So don't forget that self-test, folks out there. If you think you got compression in your lower back, lay down flat on the floor or somewhere. Just bend up your knees. If you feel it pulling more here, or it hurts, it gets worse in pain-wise when you bend up the knees, pretty guaranteed you got too much compression in your lower back. Good. Just a little warm up. After I'm done, we'll switch and you do me. That cool? That's right. It's the end of the week. I'm a little bit manic, just cracking jokes. Don't worry, I'm gonna give you a good adjustment. Good. All right, so when you're ready, come on up on your feet, take your time, no rush. And we're going in the back room. Good.
That lower back. I mean, that massage.
Yeah, you know, right? Come on in. Don't trip. So what I want you to do now is lay down on your back, head here, face up. Yeah, a lot of people get off after I just massage them and they're like, damn, I feel better already. I'm like, you ain't seen nothing yet, bro. Wait till you get the ring dinger. All right, so let me clip you up a little bit again. Good. Now, keep your hands, right here.
Okay.
I gotta feel your hips because we gotta line you up. Come down about an inch towards your feet. Perfect, right there, stay. Good. Now, the table's gonna raise. You don't gotta worry about nothing yet.
I feel like we're on the operating table.
Nah, I mean, no blood. That's why I became a chiropractor. No body fluids. Coming up with the legs. No body fluids and no internal cavity searches. Sorry. Not here, baby. All right, good. Now, we got to pin you in pretty tight here above your hip bones. Sure. Actually, you know what? You came down a little bit more. Scoot up towards your head about a little bit. A little more. There you go. That's fine. And we'll tweak the rest once we get the pins in there. Okay. So the pins got to be tight because they got to be above your hip bone to stop your body from moving when I pull your neck. Your body needs to stop short, and then the force goes, where does it go? Ba, 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 right down the spine. Good. If it's too tight, let me know. That looks a little loose. Let me see. Can you handle this? That's a little tight, but can you handle it? Does it feel good?
Yeah.
I mean, doable?
Yeah.
Good. I'm sorry. Hold on. Technical difficulties. There you go.
Yep.
All right. Now let me have your hands back to me. Just making sure there's no slack between the hip bones and the pins. You're good, bro. Hands down. Just keep them relaxed right there. Now the towel goes around your neck, but really grabs your skull and your jaw like this. My hands are too small, so this gives me better grip. You nervous?
No.
Good man. Lift up your neck and down. If it's too tight around your throat, let me know. Should not be choking. Okay, good. Now, here's what you got to worry about. Just really one major thing. Just keep your teeth gently touching. Keep your teeth together, but don't bite hard because then it makes the neck too tight to release. Just gently, but solidly together.
Okay.
Other than that, just stay as relaxed as you can, and I'll do everything else. Are you ready to rock?
Yes, sir.
Good. Give me 5 seconds, and we'll do it. Stay as relaxed as you can be. Okay. First, I'm getting a good grip. Bring your chin down slightly. Good. A little more chin down. Good. Right there. Just gonna give you a little stretch first. And boom. Breathe, 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 breathe.
Wow.
There goes the smile.
Oh my God.
First, the face is what? First, the face is usually what the hell just happened. That's what the face is saying. And then once they start realizing, then the smile comes. You good?
Yeah.
Did you feel it down low?
I felt everything.
Amen, brother. That's the words I want to hear. So see what this does? Full spine gets pop, 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 released. Literally, this could have taken out decades of stuck stress in your back in one pull. That's why this thing's legit times 100. Good. Was it painful?
No.
People want to know.
No, it's
not painful, right?
It's not painful. I mean, you'll hear your spine basically crack, but it's a very good, well-deserved crack.
Yeah, it's like for people that are really compressed, once this happens, it's like scratching that itch that you can't get scratched, and finally you scratch it, right? Is that kind of like a good way to explain it? Yeah. I think your back's gonna be doing great. All right, stay relaxed. Let me just see. A little bit. Good. Relax it. Nice. Got that right side loosened up too, of the neck. All right, sir. Come on up when you're ready. And when you get up, stop for a second once you're standing and tell the camera what feels different compared to before. If anything, hopefully it does. Come on up. Evaluate.
This is like a no bullshit type of thing. I had a lot of back pain.
Yeah.
All that compression, all that stress in my back is literally 100% good.
Wow.
100% good.
Bro, amen. It doesn't always go 100%, but so good for you. Props. I mean, most times the patient gets a reduction, but you're saying it's completely gone?
Yeah, it's.
Dude, amen.
I don't feel anything.
That's good. Good. I'm very happy. Very good, dude. Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better than that.
Really
Go
good.
back on your belly there. Let's do a little recheck. Let's see if you're still showing any signs of compression, and then we're gonna do some more releasing. Dude, that's awesome. I'm very happy for you. All right. So let me straighten out your shirt a little bit. So the first thing, yeah, that right shoulder came down, which tells me that the tension in here got reduced. So it's definitely looser there. Let's see about that left hip. Even. Used to be an inch up. Now it's good. So that tells me too, a lot of this tension and jamming was released because it came down to where it needs to be. Now let's bend them up again. Tell me if it feels any different than it did the first time. Let's see. How's it feel now?
There's still a little bit in there.
But it's reduced?
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Amen. Most of the time, that's what happens. It does, it very rarely, but sometimes it does. Very rarely it goes from something to nothing. Mm-hmm. Most of the time it goes from something to reduced. Okay, good. Now we're gonna do what's called the drop technique to release from this angle to get even more release. So the belly part drops, this part pops up, and when I push down on you, it's gonna go boom, so you know what to expect. So we're gonna go through the lumbars up and then hit the sacroiliacs. Stay relaxed. Good. Good. Nice. Big, major crunch. Good. It also just relaxes the whole nervous system on most people. My last patient before you came in got up and was like, dude, I feel stoned. I literally feel like I'm stoned in a good way. I'm like, you're relaxed, bro. You're probably not used to being relaxed. You're really relaxed now. Good. Nice. All right, let's see what the sacroiliacs are doing. Lift. Good. Down. Lift. Down. Again, I can't tell visually, but can you tell feeling-wise?
It's a lot better from before.
Good. So you feel like it's just easier to lift, looser? Yeah. Yep. That's what I want to hear. So this is doing a lot better. We're doing great down here. Now let's work a little bit more up top. Not much here, though. Do a little drop. Good. Still a little jamming right there. You know what? I'll get this out of the way. Good. Look up to the sky. Sideways tilt. Let it go. Good. Back in the middle. That helps release that transition between the neck and the shoulders. Look up. Tilt to the left. There we go. That's the right side that I wanted to get. Now let me ask you, how's it feel now compared to when I first poked in there?
Yeah, there's really not any pressure on this side anymore.
It feels less, right?
Yeah.
You said there was a little sore before. Did that go down? Did that reduce?
Yeah.
Good. And what I feel is the muscles are a lot softer. They're not locked in a spasm anymore, so that's excellent. Those are all the right characteristics that I want to hear. That means you're doing better. All right, now flip over on your back. Face up. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Hands back to me. Relax. We're going to do a little stretch. This helps stretch out your shoulders a little bit of your back, your lat muscles. Good. And we're going to do a little tug. Boom. And relax. Probably don't want this here. I never know where to put these damn things. Keep it there. All right, now we're going to do the feet, ankles, and arches. And are you okay getting your toes popped in the toes? Yeah. Some people don't like to touch their toes being touched, so I asked. Good. Some people make comments, what do the feet have to do with your back? I thought chiropractors are back doctors. Well, it's not the back, that's for sure. But if your feet are jammed or your ankles are jammed and you keep walking, it will throw out your back. So indirectly, it's important to keep your arches and your ankles and your feet working right. Especially if you do a lot of stuff on your feet. So now I'm going to do a little tug here at the ankle. Well, it'll usually release the ankle, sometimes even the knee, sometimes even more there. Stay loose and relaxed. Nice. This side, drop it. Boom. That was a big one. Did you ever sprain this one? Because that kind of was loud.
No.
No? Sometimes if you have some trauma in there, it's usually louder on that side.
That was a good pop.
Good pop. All right, bro. You're doing great. Sit up when you're ready if you need my help. Swing around, face back. Full circle, back to where we started. All right, so all the big stuff is done. Now we're gonna finish off. I'm gonna do the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, fingers, and we'll be done for today. So this feels looser too. Let's see. They were good to begin with. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That feel looser than it was?
I mean,
we're still pulling?
This right side is a little bit more tense than my left.
But compared to when we first started, is it looser? It feels like it is.
Looser, yeah.
Okay. All right, so now let's do the shoulder. So what I need you to do is bend this one up in front like this. I got to hug around you, get my hands underneath your elbow, and do a little thrust up this way. Just mind your fist with your face. I only tell that to the people I like, so they don't punch themselves. Then relax. Nice. Popping loud, baby. Drop it and relax. Good. Loosen the wrists. Relax. There we go. Relax. Pull towards you. Pull. Nice. Flop. 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 Boom. Drop and flop. Good. Relax. Good. Double whammy. Bing, bang, boom. We're popping. Just feed me the pops, baby, all day long. Boom. All right. I'm done. My indicators, my measurements showed me that it went really well.
It definitely did.
So, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. You happy?
Yes.
Good.
Very happy.
So here's a little, if you have questions, feel free to ask, but some people get very sore after their first pull because there's adhesions that start to develop around the joint that it's like scar tissue. Okay. The big pull sometimes breaks free those adhesions, which causes soreness. Like, did you ever work out real hard and you got really sore the next day? Like that, like a post-workout soreness. If that happens, ice will be your best friend. Okay. I wouldn't do too much heat. I would stick with the ice. It'll help the inflammation go down quick. And it's good for pain. If you have any kind of symptoms or turbulence that you're concerned about, because occasionally when we first start messing around, it gets a little turbulent before it starts feeling better. It's rare, but sometimes. But I prep everybody just in case, because if it happens to you and I don't prep you, some people might get like, what the hell does this guy do to me, If you get a little turbulence and you're concerned, reach out to my assistant, let him know. He'll tell me and I'll call you. We'll do a check-in. Okay. Usually it's nothing. Usually it's just part of the healing process. But check in with me. Let's make sure you're okay.
All right.
Any questions?
No questions.
You did good, bro. I appreciate you coming by, and I thank you for letting us film this, because this is going to help educate the world about what good, real, true chiropractic is all about and what it does for people. So and it's going to help me too. So I appreciate it, and I thank you for that.
All right.
Okay.
You're very welcome.
Good. Let's say goodbye to the audience. Dr. Eric Herman, Guru Chiropractor. Big Rich over here got his first adjustment in ring dinger. Yep. Feeling better. Signing off. Happy Memorial Day to everybody out there. Peace and love to you. And if you need some of this, you relate to this, you're watching this, you're like, you know what? I think this might be what I need. Reach out to my assistant, Zach. You could text, and we do text only, 908-224-3080. Or you could go right to my website, retrochiropractic.com. There's a book now link there. Just put your info in, and it'll go right to my assistant, and he'll reach back out to you, and you guys can work stuff out. He'll answer any questions. Also on my website, my prices are all there, my location's there. Basically, all the information you would need to make a decision pretty much is on my website, retrochiropractic.com. If you need this and you come by, I promise you this, I will work my ass off to help you do as good as you could be. And I will give you my best. All right? Love everybody out there. Peace and love to everybody. Have a great day.